welcome back to Aloha Jen's Beauty Blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. Well, welcome to today's video. This video is my current skincare favorites and items that I think you should put on your Black Friday wish list. Now, before we get into this video, I have a life update for you. So if you watched my last two videos or you follow me along on Instagram, you guys know I caught COVID on the way back from vacation. And it has been 2 weeks of complete misery. I've never been so sick in my life. I finally tested negative yesterday, which was Saturday. That was the 11th day. I do still have symptoms that are lingering, such as congestion, a cough, very low energy. I feel great in the morning, but then around noontime, my energy just drops. And then I'll get like a little pick-me-up or my like third round, and then it just drops really fast. Again, my sense of smell and taste is back about 85%. I have appetite now, but it comes and it goes. But the biggest symptom that I'm completely freaked out about, besides sense of smell and taste, is I'm losing a lot of hair. So the hair loss is real and it is freaking me out. I don't know what to do. I have been using my Ladura Duo with the Boost Pod to help with that, but I also think I need to tackle it with some sort of shampoo and conditioner. I did just order the Virtue Flourish line for thinning hair, and I'm going to test it out and see if it helps. But for any of you who've had COVID and you've had this symptom of hair loss from it, how long did it last for? Now, I am supposed to be getting my hair done next week, a week from Monday. And I was going to get it colored. I was going to get some highlights. And I'm kind of worried right now that maybe I should hold off on the highlights for about another month or two till I get this hair loss situation, in control. And then I'm going to cut my hair. So I'm going to cut my hair probably I'm thinking about 3 inches off the length. I think it really needs it. My ends are kind of like trashed and they need a trim. And I'm losing a lot of hair to where the back of my hair, where it's at its longest point, the hair is looking really straggly there. I do have some breakage from when I colored it last. It's like big chunks that broke off. And so I'm thinking about giving myself a really good haircut. I do love the length of my hair right now. I think it's nice, but I need a refresh all the way around. So that's what's been going on. Along with those symptoms is I have they call it COVID brain, where it's just like, it's mush. Like I have all these ideas I want to do, and then when it comes down to do it, I draw a blank and I forget things. COVID has set me back, not only like with putting out content here on YouTube. There's some videos I have to get out that I haven't been able to get out, such as I was going to do my 2022 favorites of the year, and I don't know if I'm going to make it. I may make that video in December instead of before Black Friday. And that's why I'm doing this video today, is to put a roundup for all the skincare items that have made the biggest difference in my skin I want to share with you and that I absolutely love. Now, another thing is I wanted to really do my skincare review for you this weekend, but like I said, my brain is complete mush and I just will botch that video up so much right now. Once my head gets on straight, I will get it out for you, because the Osmosis line, there's so much information in there and I want to give you guys the best review on it. But I have some things that you should be putting on your list if you're interested in Osmosis, that I'm going to share with you today, that I find have made the biggest difference in my skin. And Skin Beautiful RX, they're getting ready to have their Black Friday sale, and Osmosis is going to be 30% off. So it's going to be the best deal that you can get on Osmosis. And I'm going to share with you my favorites from that, share with you some devices. But a couple of things I want to put on your radar that aren't a part of this skincare video are I tested 2 new hair products this week from Virtue. I've had this for over a month now and I haven't used it. I used it today for the first time and I used a lot of it, but I used it to smooth out my hair. This is called Frizz Block Smoothing Spray. And it controls and defrizzes and protects your hair. It's supposed to keep your hair frizz-free for 72 hours. Now, I used this with the Airbrush Duo, and as a first impression, I really love it. It gave me a really nice blowout, so easy to use. You just spray it in your hair. You do have to use a lot of it, and it just gave me like the perfect blowout. So this is definitely a new favorite for smoothing out my hair when I'm using the Airbrush Duo. I love the 6-in-1 styler. That's my other favorite styler from them. And then I picked up the volumizing primer, and this is a spray, and you spray it at your roots and the mid shaft of the hair. Now, the reason why I picked this up is, yes, I have all this hair, but then there's certain areas where I need more volume. Like when I wear my hair curly, sometimes it looks a little flat in here and in the back. So I spray this to give it some extra volume. And then also when I use usually like products that are smoothing out my hair, sometimes they smooth it out so much that I have no volume and it's just too flat. So I used this in my roots today, sprayed it in, brushed it through, and then I went in with the Frizz Blocker smoothing spray, and then I sprayed that all over my hair. I did it in sections, combed it through, blew out my roots with my T3 Air Luxe dryer, and then went in with the round brush on the Airbrush Duo and smoothed out my hair, and it came out great. Took a lot out of me because it takes a long time to smooth out my hair, but I really wanted to smooth it out so I don't have to wash it for a few days, because when I wear it curly, sometimes I have to wash it like every day or every other day, where when I wear it straight, it's easier for me to go longer without washing my hair, because it's easier to apply the dry shampoo and I don't have to worry about my curls getting frizzy. It's just smooth already. All right, I wanted to put that on your radar. I also wanted to put the Lawless Winter Beach 1 palette on your radar. I have been loving this palette. I'm wearing it today. Such a gorgeous palette. It is limited edition. If you're thinking about it, I would jump on it because I believe it's almost sold out on Lawless's website. They do have it on Sephora, but in case you're waiting for them to have a Black Friday sale, put this on your radar. And I also love the Winter Beach minis. Today I'm wearing, I think it's called Blushed Sand, and it's a cream beige color. And I really, really love it. I love all 3 of the minis of these, but my favorite ones are this Blushed Sand, which is like a nude color. And then I love Bitten. I love that color. It's so pretty. So those are the things that I wanted to put on your radar that are not not skincare related. Also the Ladura Duo. I love this and it really has helped my hair. I'm having a lot of new growth, which you can't really, which you could see are like these spider legs, which are my grays that are popping up, but I have a lot of new growth sprouting all over in my scalp from this. We'll see if it does help with me losing the hair, but I am noticing new hair growth. It's just this last week, I've just noticed that I'm just losing so much hair. So this is definitely, on the radar. It has helped my hair fill in these spots that were thinning. Also, I love the Boost Pod with this. Now, as far as Ladura having a Black Friday sale, as far as I know, they are not, because their prices are priced pretty low. And I do have a 15% off discount code that you can use. But check their website and see. And if I get word that they are having a Black Friday sale, I will do a community post here. And I will also do a post on Instagram to let you guys know in my stories. All right, so let's get into this video. So the first thing I'm gonna start off with is skincare. Now, I wanna talk about my Sama Beauty first, because they are gonna have a really lovely Black Friday sale. I believe it starts on November 21st. I will put the information down below in the description box. They're going to have a special sets put together for you that are going to be discounted, and everything is going to be discounted on their website. And then they had given me a special Black Friday code that will get you an extra 10% off on their already discounted Black Friday prices. And I believe it starts the 21st and it will run through, I want to say Cyber Monday, but I'll put the information down below in the description box. Now, with the code that they're going to give me for that sale, it can only be used once, okay? And it only applies to the actual skincare, not the accessories like their gua sha tool, you know, their bamboo cleansing pads, only the skincare. Now, if you're new to my Sama and you want to try it out, these are my two absolute favorite products from the line. And the first one is the Green Rooibos Pressed Serum. I use this every day with my LED light therapy. And, you know, when I'm working, I have been using LED light therapy 3 days a week. I do it first thing in the morning. I get up and I started incorporating their Gel Balm Cleanser since I've had this, which is almost a month and a half now. So I'll cleanse my skin with the Gel Balm Cleanser, and then I'll remove it with a cloth. And then I apply my Sama Green Rooibos Press Serum, wait 15 to 20 minutes, and then I do my LED light therapy. Now, since I have been home the last 2 weeks sick with COVID, what I have been doing is I've been getting up, you know, first thing in the morning, and I have been doing LED light therapy every morning. And I believe it's what's really been helping my skin with COVID, because my skin has actually been pretty darn good during COVID. I've been consistent with my skincare and I have been consistent with my devices, surprisingly. But since I am stuck at home and I'm someone who can't really relax at home, I have to do something. So I go in and I have been doing my devices. And it's just made such a huge difference with my skin, especially having COVID, because normally when people have COVID, their skin is really dehydrated, dry, and inflamed. And I haven't experienced any of that. Just the last couple days, I have been a little bit dehydrated in my skin just because I haven't been taking in as much fluids as I was at the beginning. And it's just that I kind of have forgotten, and I haven't been as good about it, but I'm back on that train again. Speaking of which, I have to take a sip of water right now. Excuse me. So, if you're looking to get started with the My Sama line, or which products you should start with, I definitely say the cleanser and the serum. If you can only get one, definitely the serum if you're using your LED light therapy, because ever since I've incorporated this into my LED light therapy and I'm consistent with it, I am seeing wonderful results. It's speeding up the results. And how I can tell is I just started using the Adoro neck mask, which I'm going to show you. And I have used it every day since I arrived on Monday, except for today. Today I didn't do any devices. And I have just seen such a big difference in my neck area and my chest area. It's like the hydration, the radiance, and everything has just been so great. And this helps speed up your results of your LED light therapy. This cleanser is one of my favorite cleanser. I love it for a morning cleanser, and I love it for a first cleanse in the evening. The texture, it feels so lovely on the skin. It makes you want to sit there and keep massaging your skin, which I love. I love to use this on the mornings that I'm using my LED light therapy, because it does have that green rooibos extract in it. It also has oat, and it has beta glucan and arginine, and it helps improve the hydration levels of your skin. So if you have dry, dehydrated skin, you will love this skin. All skin types will love this, because just because it's a gel balm cleanser, it's not like a typical balm cleanser or an oil cleanser where it makes your skin get oily. And I'll tell you another benefit of Green Rooibos is that it helps balance your oil production in your skin. So if you are oily, it does help with that as well. I love this. I just can't really say enough about this cleanser, but these are my two favorite products from the Micellar line. I love everything from their line, but these are the two must-haves in my skincare routine and where I'm seeing a difference in my skin. Now, when I use this with my LED light therapy, I don't wash it off. Now, what I do is after my LED light therapy is done, sometimes I'll go in and use my Omna for a fascia release with some facial oil. And then if I'm going to work, what I do is I just apply my moisturizer, my eye cream, and my SPF, and I'm good to go. Because this has so many wonderful ingredients in it. You have niacinamide, the green rooibos, you have hyaluronic acid in here. It has wonderful antioxidants that are going to protect your skin, and that's your main concern during the day, especially when you're out in the environment and doing things, is you want to protect your skin from the free radicals and the environmental stressors. You want to leave this on your skin, okay? So that's what I do with it. I love it, and I will list that below. Now, for my next skincare favorites, as you guys know, I have been testing and using Osmosis for almost 6 months now. Now, the standouts in the Osmosis line that I think you should look into and put on your list are their serums, the Core 4. So all their serums calm inflammation, they reduce lines and wrinkles, they tighten skin, and they use ingredients that are unique and bioavailable and patented to Osmosis. Now I'm going to break these down in a nutshell right now for you. But when I do my full Osmosis review, I will go over everything that I have used from the line, give you a detailed review. But today I want to break it down in a nutshell for you. So the first serum that you would apply to your skin in the Core 4 is, actually it's StemFactor. So StemFactor is their Growth Factor Fibroblasts Serum. So StemFactor, what it is for skin rejuvenation and skin health. Now, I apply 1 pump of this in the morning and 1 pump in the evening. StemFactor is great for, rejuvenation and skin health, but it helps repair your skin. It helps prevent and protect. It also is a great serum to use like after microneedling. If you have inflammation in your skin, if you have thin skin, if you have sensitive skin, StemFactor is wonderful for you, especially. StemFactor, the reason why it goes on first is because it does contain human matter. So Osmosis sources their stem cells from human adipose tissue from adults, and these are adults that have all consented to this, and they have been run through special medical tests, to make sure that, these skin cells or these stem cells are healthy, there's no disease or they're not inflamed or anything like that. So there is StemFactor, and because it goes on first is because since it does contain the stem cells, they are a larger molecule, and you want to give those the chance to reach down into the dermis, and that's why it should go on first. The next serum I want to talk about is Catalyst AC11. So Catalyst AC11 is a vitamin C serum that is for DNA repair, damaged DNA repair, and skin tightening. I love to cocktail this with their vitamin A serum. So I am currently using Renew. I worked my way up, and I will go over this. But so Catalyst is, damaged DNA repair, which can be hyperpigmentation. You have skin tags, fine lines and wrinkles, sagginess of the skin, sun damage. And it also helps tighten the skin. You can put this on your eyelids and it will help tighten them up. I have seen a difference in my hooded eyes since I have been incorporating catalyst into my skincare routine, and also helps with broken capillaries. Now, I have noticed that my broken capillaries are less apparent compared to what they used to be when I first started using Osmosis. And since Osmosis focuses on permanent change with the skin and not giving you temporary results for instant gratification, it does take a while for your skin to repair that damage in the skin. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day, and your skin damage wasn't put there in just one day. So it takes time. And when skincare products are bioavailable and they're working on permanent change, it does take a while. What you will notice with a lot of these serums is that you will have that instant glow. Your skin tone will look more even, things will look plumper and smoother, but it will continue to get better and better the more consistent you are with the routine and the longer you use the products. Now, retinaldehyde serums. So there's Calm, which is for sensitive skin and redness. You have Correct, which I call the intermediate retinaldehyde serum, and then you have Renew, which is the advanced retinaldehyde serum. Where you should start is if you have sensitive skin and you have redness and you're new to using, retinols, I would suggest you start out at Calm. If you have dabbled into currently using retinols at a lower strength into your skincare routine, you haven't had any irritation, I would start at Correct. If you're already using retinols in your current skincare routine, even Retin-A or tretinoin, I can't talk right now, sorry. I would start out Renew. Now, I worked my way up to Renew. Now, what the retinaldehyde serums are used for, or their vitamin A serums, is for skin structure and skin health and fine lines and wrinkles. Now, the next serum that I recommend for everyone that you can use with any of your skincare products right now is Rescue. So Rescue is an oxygen serum that brings clarity, brilliance, and helps with the integrity of the skin. It also helps firm and tighten. It helps with fine lines and wrinkles, hyperpigmentation, acne. If you have acne, this is a wonderful serum. Rosacea, because the oxygen molecule, what it does is it brings circulation to the skin, right? And we want that circulation. We want that blood flow to the skin because it helps bring those nutrients into our skin and feeds them, right? That's what this serum will do for you. Now, StemFactor is always the first serum that you can put on your skin after you cleanse, and you can incorporate this into your current skincare routine. This would just have to go first. Rescue. If you are using other serums and actives, this would be your last serum that you would apply after those actives. And the reason being is that Rescue works in the epidermal layer, but it also contains glycerin, and you don't want to put this on before those other actives, especially if they're water-based, because they won't fully penetrate into the skin. So this is the one serum, if you're thinking where to start out with Osmosis, this is where I would start out with. Now, I have used these serums. I have used the Core 4, and I have focused on using just Catalyst and Renew. And I have to tell you, I love it as a complete Core 4 system. That's where I see the most difference in my skin. Now, I will go into more depth on how to use these products. With StemFactor and Rescue, I use 1 pump of each, and I take it down to my neck and my chest. I bring them all over my face, my eyes, neck, and chest. 1 pump of each morning and evening. Catalyst and Renew, I use a 1/2 pump of each morning and night. And what I do is I take a 1/2 pump of Catalyst, a 1/2 pump of Renew, and then I take one of their sprays. So this one is Infuse. I love Infuse and I love Boost. Boost is a bit more hydrating than Infuse. I love both, but I take about 5 or 6 pumps and I cocktail them in my hand and make a watery serum, and then I massage them into my skin really well on top of StemFactor. And then once they're massaged into my skin really well, I go in with Rescue and put it everywhere on top. Now, I put all of these serums around my eyes, 360, down to my neck and my chest. And then I wait for them to penetrate into the skin. I at least wait sometimes like anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. And what I do is, this is in the evening only. I wait for them to be fully penetrated into my skin until I don't really feel the tackiness anymore. And then in the evenings, I have been using the Epic Skin Tool. Now, if you're using Osmosis serums, I can definitely tell you that this will make a difference. If you're using other serums, I can't attest to that, because when I used this with the other skincare line that I was using before, I noticed some sensitivity to this. It was uncomfortable for me and my skin was red for like 2 hours after, and I was using light pressure. Something about the Osmosis serums kind of put this protective barrier on your skin that it just makes this tool super easy to use, but you have to make sure that the serums are not tacky and they're completely absorbed into the skin, because if you go over this with their tacky, it's going to pull and tug on the skin. So I have been using this. At first, I was only using it a couple nights a week, but for the last 30 days, I have been using it every single night, and boy, have I seen a difference in my skin. Osmosis claims that this penetrates their serums 30% more into the skin, and yes, it sure does, and I love it. If you're using Osmosis, the Core 4 or any of their serums, I highly recommend the Epic Skin Tool because it works, okay? And I'm gonna show you how to use this in my skincare review video with the Osmosis line. I'm probably gonna do a nighttime routine as a demo for that. Now, as far as needing their mist, now you don't need their mist. You can simply use water, but you don't want to use tap water. So you can use a water mist to massage the serums into the skin. If you have a hydrosol, I'm not talking like a toner, but a hydrosol, you can use that to massage the serums into the skin if you have something that is a little bit more affordable than their mist. But where I say you invest in Osmosis is their serums. They are phenomenal. They are my favorite. And I will tell you a story when I do that review about Osmosis. So I started using Osmosis back actually in 2007 when they first came out, and I have seen the brand evolve since then. And when I do that review, I will tell you my Osmosis story, but it is always a line that I have gone back to since 2007, and where I see that my skin is the most healthiest. Now, will I be open to trying more skincare lines? I will eventually. I'm still, doing some repair of my skin. Maybe I'll use Osmosis for a full year, or maybe in January I'll start looking for something. Another item that I want to put on your Black Friday list for wish list for Skin Beautiful RX's sale is because it's going to be 30% off. If you are someone that is considering facial fillers, I highly recommend Recovery. Now, Recovery, let me go grab it. I will be right back. Sorry about that, everyone. I was hoping I could get this all in one shot, but I forgot Recovery. So here is Recovery. Now I'm taking this on maintenance mode right now, which is 1 teaspoon one time a day. If you want to do the Fat Pad protocol, this works. So if you're considering facial fillers, I highly suggest that you give this a try. It is an investment, but so are facial fillers. Now, the facial filler protocol, or the Fat Pad protocol for the Recovery, it's going to take a total of 8 bottles, taking it twice a day, 1 tablespoon in the morning and 1 tablespoon in the evening. The 1 tablespoon in the morning goes towards your gut health. The 1 tablespoon in the evening goes to your Fat Pad Renewal. Now, there's a bunch of health benefits from recovery. It's not only gut health, but your skin will look more firmer, tighter, more radiant. It retains moisture, and your natural moisturizing factor. That's what I've experienced. Now, we have several fat pads throughout the body. We have them underneath our eyes. We have one right here. We have them in our cheeks. And as we age, those diminish, and there's certain things that can accelerate fat pad loss, such as, glycation can accelerate fat pad loss, which is a lot of sugar in your diet, alcohol, sun exposure. So with these fat pads, it restores, and where I seen a difference, I got to a total of 4 bottles. I seen a difference starting underneath my eyes, especially this eye right here. Wait, it's this eye right here that has the where my fat pad got diminished from using electrical muscle stimulation here accidentally. I seen an overall plumpness in my skin. I started to see the fat pads underneath my eyes plump up. I just started to see my lines everywhere look less apparent. But on my body, so on your arms, up here in your upper arms, you have fat pads. I noticed that it was starting to pick up my skin here. You have fat pads above your knees. I started to notice that skin perking up on your butt and on your breast, okay? And so it really helped with that. Now, my goal is to get back on that fat pad protocol, because you will really see the difference, in the 8th bottle. And all you have to do is take 1 teaspoon. After you do the fat pad protocol, you take 1 teaspoon of recovery a day, and that's it to maintain it. The investment, though, here's the clincher. So this runs, I believe it's $159 a bottle plus tax. So for 8 bottles, I'm estimating it's going to be a total of $1,300, okay? Maybe a little less, maybe a little bit more, just depending on where you live, shipping and taxes. So recovery is going to be 30% off. If you want to invest in it, I highly suggest you do the Fat Pad protocol. I've seen amazing results, and I hope to get back on it on January. It's just that I had some unfortunate circumstances with my, work schedule and everything, that I could not afford it anymore. And what I want to do is I want to save up towards it. And I basically just want to buy it all at the same time, so I know it's here and I can't, stop the protocol. But I love it. I've seen amazing results of it. If you can afford it, I highly recommend it, because not only is it going to help restore those fat pads and keep you away from facial filler, but it's also going to restore your gut health, which has been amazing for me because it helped my eczema as well. So I love recovery. Now for devices, I'm late to the game on this because I have been sick, but Nebulift is having their Black Friday sale now. So if you're interested in Nebulift, this is the time to get it. And, I believe every weekend for the next month, they're going to be having some sort of sale. But the biggest sale of the year is now. And what it is if you purchase that N1, it's 10% off. So it's normally priced at $7.99. It's going to be priced at $719. So you get an extra 2 tubes of the conductive gel, and that's just the regular botanical soothing gel. And you will also get a pack of 5 of their sheet masks, which I love. The R1 is 20% off, and you get an extra 2 of the soothing botanical gels. With that, the R1 is priced at $4.99, and it will be on sale for $3.99. Their gel and accessories will all be 30% off. And my favorite gel is the organic botanical soothing gel. I love this gel. It is fabulous. However, if you pick up a device now, you will get an extra 2 tubes of the gel that originally comes with it, and you can test it out and see if it's right for you. But my favorite is the organic soothing gel. And I think this is my 4th bottle now, or this is my 3rd bottle, and I have another bottle, and I always purchase it when they have 30% off because it is quite pricey. It's so hydrating. It's the best gel that I have found to use with my Nebulip treatments, and I love to use it with microcurrent too. It works really, really well. So there's the Nebulip cell. Now I will have an updated Nebulip video coming to you very soon. I have updated the treatment using the R1 that I think that a lot of you are going to find helpful. For those of you who can't afford the N1, because it is quite a big difference, and I will tell you the difference between the two, since I've had both of these for a while now and I've tested both of them. I did take this one with me on vacation. The N1 is definitely more powerful than the R1. So as you can think of it, is this one has more horsepower than this one. At level 5 on the R1, it feels like level 2 on the N1, and level 3 is definitely warmer than level 5 on the R1. Now, you know, there is a difference, is that the N1 has a larger head. It also has titanium radio frequency dots, and it's 128 more dots versus the R1. However, they're both wonderful. They're both my favorite radio frequency devices. I have seen such great results with the Nebulift, both, you know, in the short term and the long term. I see instant results and long-term benefits of this device. It doesn't cause any additional inflammation or dehydration in my skin, which I love and is very important for me, because I have sensitive skin and I can't use all the radio frequency devices out there because they cause a lot of inflammation in my skin and make it super dehydrated. I keep turning this guy on. So the best one for you, in my opinion, is the one that's going to fit your budget. For those of you that have picked up the R1, I am going to show you an updated routine to maximize your the results with the device, and that's going to be coming up soon. I can do a quicker treatment and do more coverage of an area with the N1. With the R1, I have to do it in a number of sections to get the best results with it, and I'm going to share that with you soon. So look for that to be coming. Love the Nebula, favorite radio frequency device, and I would recommend it for everyone, but you always make sure that you check the contraindications to be sure that it's right for you. Okay, so MyoLift or 70 Wellness, the makers of the MyoLift microcurrent devices. My favorite devices, the Mini and the QT. I have gone back to my microcurrent for the last 30 days, so I am now officially now, I did a video a couple months ago about my new device routine, and I did that routine for like 3 weeks, and then I had to stop because life got in the way. I did continue on with my Nebulift treatment, and instead of microcurrent, I just was picking up my Velv Pro facial wand to perform like a quick microcurrent and LED session. And I love this. I still love it, and I recommend it for those who are just getting started into devices who want something quick. I love it for traveling, and for when I'm in a time constraint and I just don't really feel like doing much, I pick up the Velv Pro. Love it. Now, with the MyoLift QT, it's getting an upgrade to the app. They've completely redone the app, and I have been testing it. Now, I have been consistent with that new device routine that I put up a couple months ago for the last 30 days. And I am just loving my skin, not only with my skincare, but with all these devices that I'm sharing with you. I have been doing a full MyoLift Mini treatment once a week, and that's full erase and full educate. And then in between, I have been picking up the QT And what I do is basically what the new app is telling me to do, or I work on something else. So sometimes I'll just work on my eyes. Sometimes I'll just do my jowls or my lips and my eyes. I'll pick up the hands-free eye mask and lip mask or the forehead mask, and I'll put that on. I kind of just do what either the app is telling me to do, or I will just do whatever I feel like I want to do. And I just have been loving it, and I cannot wait to share that new app with you. I've been testing it. I love it. It's going to be great, and I think you all are going to love this new upgrade to the MyoLift QT app. They're having a Black Friday sale. It's going to be coming up shortly, and I will be giving you all the details about that. Everything is going to be on sale, and you can use my link to shop the sale if you'd like to support me and the channel here. However, my discount code will not be valid on that sale, but that's okay because the sale prices are going to be extremely low, and it's going to be the best time of year to pick up things, and they are going to have some new releases. So when that happens, I will be keeping you updated. But if this is on your wish list, accessories on your wish list, please look out for that sale. All right. Another things that I love from MyoLift or from 70 Wellness, my favorite conductive gel to use with microcurrent is Restore. Sometimes what I do is after I do my NebuLift treatment, I always follow through with microcurrent. I'll leave the NebuLift gel on my skin. If I'm just going to work a little section or use the Velve Pro, I go in with my Replenish conductive spray and spray it in the areas I'm going to be working. If I'm going to do a full-on, full-face microcurrent treatment using the QT or the MyoLift Mini, I just apply my Restore Conductive Gel over the top of my NebuLift gel. And the reason why I love this for microcurrent is not only because it has really wonderful ingredients in it, it doesn't irritate my skin, but it gives me the perfect grip for my microcurrent treatment, especially for using the pinch and hold technique or a lifting motion like my jawline or my cheeks, or even erase mode with using the QT. All right, so those are favorites. Next device that I want to talk about, and they are going to have a Black Friday sale. I'm not sure exactly what the dates are, but they will be having a sale, and that is AuraLift. So I started my AuraLift treatments again. I love the AuraLift. It does really make a difference in your overall facial structure and helps with your posture. My posture is like so bad right now. My neck has been killing me, and I need to go see the chiropractor, but I won't be able to get in until Friday. I can finally go see him because my neck is just, right now, it is just like, the pain is so bad, and it's affecting the way, it's affecting my posture, and I can't handle it. So with the AuraLift, they are having a Black Friday sale, and the bonus is every time AuraLift has a sale, you can always use my code on top of it to get an extra discount. Usually they'll do like 20% off, and then you can use my code and get an additional 20% or additional 10% off. I highly recommend this if you're seeing changes in your facial structure, if you suffer from facial pain. If you grind your teeth or clench your jaw, it makes a huge difference, especially if you clench your jaw or grind your teeth. Over time, it really shortens those muscles. So you'll start to see that your jaw will look more rounder, your eyes will look shorter, your overall face will look shorter. This will help elongate your jaw. And it also will help you with recognizing when you're about to grind your teeth or when you're about to clench your jaw. I've noticed that so much. So I'm on the 4-month program. I took before pictures. I just love this device, and I recommend it for everyone. Now, the next device that I want to talk about that I absolutely love, I've always loved LED light therapy. It's one of my favorite modalities. LED light therapy works if you are consistent with it. Don't underestimate the power of LED light therapy. It just takes time and patience to see results. And I will tell you that This truly does speed up the results of LED light therapy. I am noticing it on my neck and my chest. So Aduro, as you guys know, makes my favorite LED light mask. I love it because not only you have red LED light, but there's 6 other lights in here and a total of 11 programs. Very functional. If you are sensitive to heat, such as infrared, you can just use the red LED light therapy and still get the benefits. However, you have other options: blue, green, you have cyan, which is like a teal color, you have purple for cell rejuvenation, you have yellow that helps with redness, you have orange if you have rosacea. So many choices. And then there's the programs that will put the lights together, like skin booster mode is red LED light therapy, and infrared, which is my favorite mode. You have pain blocker, which is blue LED and infrared. You have quick fix, which is a mix of the lights. You have daily dose. So many options to choose per what you want to target with your skin. And excuse me, I have been using this every day for the last 2 weeks with my Misama serum. And I have to tell you, one of the great things about red LED light therapy and infrared is that it helps with wound healing. And I believe that is what has been really keeping my skin in great condition during COVID. It's been helping to repair and restore my skin, along with the Misama serum. And also red LED light therapy helps with inflammation in the skin, and it's proven to rebuild collagen and elastin. So over time, your skin will get thicker and denser, fine lines will look less apparent, your overall radiance of your skin will be glowing and plump. So I love the 7-in-1. The new addition that I have been completely addicted to, and I'm seeing a difference in my neck and chest area, and I started using this on my back too, is the new neck and décolleté piece. I love this. This hits me in all the right areas, and I know it's working because this area not only feels firmer and smoother, the lines are less apparent, but it's feeling plumper and it looks more radiant. Now, I cannot wait to see what happens in 30 days. I did take a before picture and I cannot wait to compare it. So with Aduro, as far as I know, they are not having a Black Friday sale, because when I was, talking to them, they told me that the best price that that you can get on the neck and deck piece is going to be offered through their current customers who they emailed a special code to. So if you purchase the 7-in-1 LED light mask from them, you should have gotten that code emailed to you. And if you didn't, reach out to them and let them know. Check your junk folder, because a couple people did check their junk folder and it was in there. Some people reached out to them and they verified that they purchased and they sent them the code. Now, they did give me a special 5% off coupon code for you guys that you can use on the 7-in-1 and the neck piece. They do have a special deal that you can get both the 7-in-1 and the neck piece together at a discounted price. Now, with Aduro, they typically don't do a Black Friday sale. What they do is they give you a free gift. Usually it's a free collagen supplement that they make, which is a collagen powder, and then there's the liquid collagen with hyaluronic acid. That's typically what they do. They, they're based in Amsterdam, so if you live here in the States, and I believe it is free shipping worldwide, it will be free shipping, and also there's no tax here in the States. So it's already their devices are a great deal. But I absolutely love Aduro. I love their quality, and they are my favorite LED light masks, and I just cannot wait to share the results with this. Now, what I have been doing is, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, first thing in the morning, I wash my skin with the Misama Gel Balm Cleanser. I will put on the neck piece and my 7-in-1, which I have a little video here that I'll pop up to explain the routine, and I uploaded it as a short. I will throw it on and perform my LED treatment. I'll do, because the mask is 20 minutes, but the neck piece is 10 minutes. So I'll do, after the 10 minutes is up on my chest, I flip it around, put the back strap on, and then I do 10 minutes on my back. So awesome. I love that you can use this on your back, but you can use it on other areas of your body. You can lay it flat. So if you have other areas that you're concerned with, like maybe on your tummy, maybe on your thighs, you can use this on your body as well. All right, guys. So these are all my current skincare favorites and things to put on your list for Black Friday. As the sales come in, I will do a community post and an Instagram story post to let you guys know. You know, some companies will let us know ahead of time. Some companies aren't saying anything because I think they're judging by the economy of when they're going to have the sale and deciding on how long they're going to have the sale. I noticed that, you know, some companies are having it early. Some companies are having it a month long. It's just crazy and uncertain times right now with the economy that it's just hard to say when a lot of these companies are having their Black Friday sales because they're still planning it. And I think some of them are wondering too if they can afford it, because not only are times tough for us, but you know, times are tough for these companies as well, because everything that they're using to make or build these devices has gone up in price too. So not only are we feeling it, you know, at the grocery store, at the gas pump, shipping costs, but they're feeling it too. And these prices have to go up sometime, which I've noticed some companies are starting to raise their prices to reflect the changes of what's going on around us. So, you know, it's just tough times right now. And if you have, you know, the means, definitely take advantage of these sales, because it's going to be the best time of year to take advantage of, you know, items that have been on your wish list, because these are the best sales that happen every year, is always around Black Friday. All right, guys, COVID brain is kicking in, so that means I must go. Now, I can't tell you what my next video is. It's going to be a surprise. I'm going to try not to tell you anymore, because every time I tell you what video I'm going to come up with next, it doesn't happen. Excuse me. All right, guys. So I hope you have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are. Have a beautiful week ahead. And I am sending you all so much love and light. And I want to thank you so much for supporting my channel with using my links and my discount codes. It means more to me than you know. I love you all so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See you in the next one. Bye.
Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day.